Welcome to Burnt Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber, and I play Astra Blep, a fey-addled half-elf oracle who's exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit Resort Spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Caitlin Stayduhar playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer playing Zelf, an elven battle chef carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious and slushy GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin Green, what flavor slushy would you be?
A hatred-flavored sloosh today.
Hatred?
A full 2 weeks ago, I called out Wally's on this very podcast for their decision to change the name of their slushies to a sloosh, and they've been completely silent about it.
Sloosh sloshing back and forth.
Their refusal to answer for this choice. The silence is ringing, Wally's.
When I roll into a Wally's and I have to choose whether to get hatred flavor or blue raz.
Well, hatred won't turn your tongue blue, so if that's a perk.
Yeah, maybe hatred was too strong. Maybe I'm a disappointment-flavored sloosh. That's all. I can be one back.
Call me.
If Wally's wants to support the podcast with some sort of ad deal, I would be happy to take back everything I said.
It's not too late, Wally. You can negotiate. Yeah. He's a reasonable game master. That's one of his many qualities.
Our illustrious and reasonable GM.
Wally should give the opportunity to us to name the slushie.
Oh, no.
Maybe slushy with a Z.
Ooh.
Slush elf.
Slush out.
Slush elf. Slush elf.
A slurshie.
I'm saving that for Zelf to create in game. I don't want to.
I kind of like this lurshie.
The rumor battle is over, and Zerep has absorbed the magic of the earworm from all across the festival back into his paw and places it firmly on the ground, and you can feel this sand of the desert begin to shake, and beneath his foot raises a emerald and gold sarcophagus. And he says,
"Cool.
Your gifts from the cult."
Oh, we got gifts?
Oh, I deserve a gift. This has been exhausting.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you should eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what? You shouldn't.
What?
Somebody get me some string cheese or something? I don't know.
Everybody stop. Have we been poisoned?
What?
Probably.
I'm just going over some of the rumors we just heard.
There's no way. I poison test all this food. If there was poison, I would be sick right now.
Somebody find out what relic Giles brought.
Yeah.
The rumor wording says the elixir hidden in the snacks, so it might be magic. It might be somebody is now enchanted to, I don't know, maybe it's a love potion.
That's not better. Is that supposed to make us feel better?
Well, I'm just saying you would identify it differently. You wouldn't be test for poison. You'd be test for enchantments.
It's a very Zelf-like response to be don't worry, it might not be actual poison. You could just be mind controlled.
La la la, yeah.
I do want to roll a spellcraft. No, should we do presents first? No, I'm going to roll spellcraft to see
Very responsible.
if I can notice any elixir.
Wow, she's so focused.
The poison stuff is on a timeline, probably more than presents. I roll a 20 on spellcraft to see if I can identify anything magic elixir alike, since I can do nothing about poison.
Yeah. You move through the food. You find what Mrs. Relic Gels has brought, which is these jelly-filled little pastries. Most of them look normal, but you see the half-eaten one on Mrs. Gravelchin's plate.
She poisoned the birthday girl?
On that one, you do see something magical, Astra. You recognize this as similar to the orchid elixir that you had picked up in the rainbow dimension. And as expected, looking closer at Mrs. Gravelchin, her face seems to be a bit smoother, her wrinkles have left. Her hair is slightly less gray.
Now she can't get the oldest dwarf in the world award.
Oh no!
my God.
Wow! Oh my God!
That's a terrible present.
It looks sweet at first. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's so vicious. But also sweet. I don't know. It's both.
It's so confusing.
It's got enough cover to be either. And that's what's so good.
It's so funny.
This is the kind of pettiness that I really enjoy in Justin's game.
Miss Gravelchins, you look more youthful and beautiful than ever. And it's all because of her.
Relic Giles, how could you do this to your fellow member of the Battle Axe retirement community?
That's right. I did it, and I do it again. I have to believe in myself. I have to fight for what I want, and what I want is to be the oldest dwarf in Irisol. It's me now. Put that in your book, young lady. I'm the oldest dwarf in Irisol now. I spent all my savings on that orchid elixir from the black market.
Okay.
Wow. Holy crap. There's a lot happening here.
I so want to dig into. We also haven't touched on the fact that Phaesia's mind has been erased. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
What?
yeah. Put that on the back burner. Apparently, there's orchid shit is on the black markets now. That doesn't seem good either. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe nothing. Do we do anything about this?
Is this our problem?
Dang, Miss Gravelchins, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, scorekeeper Phaesia, like, how does magic figure into the count? Because, like, probably, we could just, like, find, like, some sort of spell caster who could, like, make you older.
Oh.
I mean, if it's just a temporary spell, unfortunately, we can't accept that in the tome of Irisol records. The orchid elixir has made her, unfortunately, permanently youthful, and we're all very sad about that, myself included. I was really hoping to meet an old lady that was older than any other old lady, but I guess I still have. It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Relic Giles.
What? Oh.
What irony. Normally people get older on their birthday.
Oh, this is my worst birthday ever. I didn't get to eat the tiny moldy and the cake, and now I'm young and hot again. Oh, this is terrible.
But, like, wait, Phaesia, she still had her birthday. Like, she's still, how old are you now?
A lady never tells unless it's going into the book of Irisol records, in which case I will say 962.
There's gotta be rules about this.
Can we just have Relic Giles eat the rest of the pastry?
Oh. Okay.
That's some King Solomon shit right there. It's just like,
Oh my God.
Make them both so young that neither gets the.
They're
the award.
babies now. They're both babies.
yeah, I don't know if you say that out loud, Self, or if Johnny gets the idea, but he looks at you like a puppy dog.
It's really good. It's really good.
How do you trick somebody into eating something that they might not be hungry for or might think is poisoned? Is it a sleight of hand check?
Just slip it into their mouth. Oh,
I think this is justice. I think we just have to
we force feed her.
force this old lady dwarf to eat this poison tart. I think it's the only option.
Yeah, you can make a grapple check against this old woman.
I mean, if that's justice, I think that's probably how it's got to be, right?
Yeah, I think this is justice. I think we can all agree.
If you want to roll a grapple for both Johnnies.
One for each arm.
I mean, like, honestly, guys, we should be listening to Astra's call on this, right? Because she's like the demigod of, like, law.
Stop. Damn it, Andrew. You're right. Let me go ahead and adjudicate this. I think that it's only fair that Relic Jowls also not receive the award for oldest dwarf.
Oh,
And the only solution for that is that she must also eat of the tart.
Just desserts.
Can I have some of the tart? I'm starving, guys.
It's just like, you can have some normal tarts, but this tart is punitive. Relic Jowls, will you eat of your own accord?
Never. You see Relic Gel start to take out Xaas the Mentor branded fly potion. She's going to get ready to try and flee.
Mrs. Relic Gel, now wait, you know you can't be up that high. You're going to get dizzy. No, don't. The Blank-Janni is going to grapple her.
Yes. This dinner party was going too well, and I'm really glad we found a way right at the end to fuck it all up.
All right, I got a 26.
Oh, yeah. That's more than enough. The Johnnies are able to grab and hold down Mrs. Relic Gel.
Mrs. Relic Gel, you've taken potions before, and like both Johnnies are just kind of like, this is kind of like a routine. It's just like your mem potion, all right? Like you just don't take it, all right?
Oh my God.
Johnny has to give them all the pills.
Yeah. Like she just has to take this medicine. It's good for her. She's going to be younger. Like she's going to be more fit. Honestly, once you take this, Miss Relic Gel, you can probably throw us off. You'll be so strong. Like, you just gotta take it.
Justin, what is the role to force feed this dwarf?
Force feeding. Is it just strength check?
With her grappled by Johnny, anybody who isn't Johnny can feed her this start.
Make sure to make the train noise, all right? She likes train noises. Maybe a horse noise. If you can't do a train noise, you can try a horse noise.
Mrs. Relic Gels, I'm Zelf from Milnor, and I'll be your conductor today. Choo choo.
She'll attempt to bite your hand as it gets near, but you're able to shove the tart into her mouth, Zelf. And yeah, as she is forced to swallow it, you see that she also begins to de-age slowly until both her and Relic Gels are the dwarf equivalent of 21.
Oh, wow.
That's so much younger than I expected.
Wow.
Wow.
Dang.
Tarts.
Yeah, seriously.
Try again in 120 years.
Oh, are they still retired?
Oh.
Oh, no. Do they have to work again? Oh,
Well, the Relic Gels spent all their savings.
Yeah, they're
Not our jurisdiction. That's for social services to decide.
That's a good point. Manny, I want you to reflect on this later. Sometimes winning isn't everything.
Right, Chef. I'll write that down.
This is, I don't know why, this is one of the worst things we've done on the show. Like, morally.
It feels
super
so cruel.
Listen, the team is trying to be more just. And they've got some learning to do.
I think what it is that it really represents a moment of us taking justice so forcefully into our own hands instead of passing the buck like we normally do, but in a way that I find so sinister.
Like, this is what happens when we take it into our own hands.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the natural progression of us.
Ugh.
None of them check each other. They all enable each other.
It all ramped up so quickly there. Okay. I guess we should circle back to our rumors and which ones were true.
Astra, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Maybe.
I have an Ogavia problem. You see, she's a vindictive member of the ministry, and I'm certain that she has her memories and a plan for getting back on, well, the Johnny squad for all of the injustices, real and imagined, she might have suffered.
Zelf, I love when your enemies and my enemies are the same person.
I know. It's the foundation of cooperation. Anyway, I don't really have an angle with Phasia, but maybe you do? Maybe we can work our way into Ogavia's network while she's unawares.
Ooh, maybe. I mean, if we think Phasia's mind has been erased or rewritten.
Maybe there are some pieces that we can use. In a nice way, you know.
Okay. Pieces of her shattered mind that we could exploit for our own benefit. Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah.
It's either us or Ogavia. Who do you think is going to be nicer in the long run?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. I'm not going to, we'll just circumvent that question entirely.
Oh, the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in this world.
Yeah, well, there are 9 or 10 magic numbers.
I plead the applicable magic number.
I think there are 9 commandments.
Oh.
and the 5th one is don't say anything that can get you into trouble.
There's
If I remember correctly.
a secret 10th commandment. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I see, Zelf. So you think we should make like a business contact here? Or are you thinking like brain magic, where we get our magic in our brain and kind of shake it around and see what's loose?
I hadn't really imagined either. I just think we can find a nice thread to pull if we look for one.
Okay.
In a nice way, of course.
What?
This is nice self-loop.
Yeah, and it's so sinister, I'll say. Feels like Zelf talking around a lot of really sinister stuff.
He's growing.
We all are. We're growing into a more organized mob.
Apparently.
I think I'm going to chat her up because I don't really have any good magic to get into her brain and do memory stuff, although that would be really handy. But I'll work my connections. Astra will take a moment, if she can, and go up to Phasia before Phasia leaves, since there's no old dwarves here anymore.
Actually, on that note, Astra, you find Phasia talking to Forsan, the extremely old dwarf who you studied crafting under briefly when you first arrived at the festival.
Incredible.
He's not particularly interested in being in the book, but he is now the oldest dwarf that is here, for at least.
Insane. The first, second, and third oldest dwarves in the world in one spot.
I mean, of course they're friends.
So sure.
I feel like if you're the oldest people in your culture, you probably hang out together, if only because you're the only ones who remember how it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
That's very believable.
Is Forsan trying to give her the pitch to become a blacksmith?
Yeah, for sure. She's talking to him about records. He's talking to her about taking over for him so he can retire. Neither are really listening to the other. They're just trying to push their own agenda.
That's really funny. Astra, she's not going to show it, but she's a little hurt that he will just give this pitch to anyone. Oh, hey, Forsan. Did you see that they're putting out more punch? You should maybe go get some punch before it all goes away.
Oh, I'd been told that there was no drinks. I should go check that out, I guess.
Oh, that guy, right? Always trying to get you to become a blacksmith, huh?
Yes, I don't quite understand, but I'm just happy that I don't have to return back to my boss with no old dwarf in the book.
Ugh. Right, bosses, right? Like, if you can't complete the assignment, then they're all like, well, what did we send you to the desert for? How long did you stay at that festival? You know, it's like, ugh, you sent me on this. Well, I'm glad you got what you needed, huh?
Oh, yes, for sure. Now I can finally, maybe get out of here.
Well, we're going to do our best to get out of here. So if you stick by us, you know, we'll make sure you get out with us. Your name was Phasia, right?
That's correct, yes.
I'm Astra, and it is so lovely to meet you. And that's my real name. It's nice. Isn't it nice? That's trust.
That name is so familiar. Where have I heard that name?
Is it? Is it familiar? Interesting.
What's your last name?
Blep?
Astra Blep. It's like right at the tip of my tongue. I can, it's so familiar to me.
Phasia also is very familiar name to me. So maybe we just have popular names, you know, Phasia?
That could be true. Maybe that's it.
How long have you been doing record stuff like this?
I've been working with Ogavia for a couple months now, but it definitely feels like longer. She's been bringing in a lot of authors and picking up a lot of new titles, so it's always very busy.
Yeah, I bet. So many of her little fingers stuck into so many people's little pies, you know? Normal saying. Well, that's fun. Is she a good boss? Do you get to talk to her very much?
It's complicated. She can be difficult.
You don't gotta tell me twice, bosses. And I hear, you know, Agavia's got a terrible reputation for being quite controlling of her employees. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to work there. I don't know.
You can't even imagine the amount of work that she expects me to get done just by myself.
Ugh. Is it up to you to find all the records?
And not just that, she has me managing her public appearances, researching new writers and making introductions. shipments and deliveries,
Oh, boy.
inventory management. It's endless.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really stressful. I mean, you are at a festival and you're going to be here for a while. So maybe it's time to, kick back, put the record books down for a minute and just, get really fucked up on drugs.
Yeah, should we spike Phasia? He's holding on to the different variety of cactuses that we got a couple episodes ago. A mystic journey might help her put her mind back together.
I don't think, here's what I'll say. I don't think we should force feed another person this episode.
We found our limit.
It was so fun the first time. Why don't we just keep doing it?
Yeah. I think I want to try an angle here, and like always, I'm fishing, but Zelf is going to sneak some magical spaghetti over to Astra and let her know that this is his detect thought spell. He's curious if Phasia's thoughts might be unique in form, if she has been affected somehow by Ogavia.
Ooh.
So Astra would eat it, and then she would be able to detect other people's thoughts.
Oh, you don't want Zelf to suck it down?
Zelf has this whole theory that the demigods have like additional brain or ability in different domains. So he thinks that if Astra's detecting thoughts, then it's going to give her even more of a leg up.
So when you said you were sending over spaghetti, is it thought detecting spaghetti or was that a metaphor?
It's magic spaghetti, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good for your noodle.
Yes.
So, yep, let me stop mid-conversation to suck down some Getty over here.
Oh, she won't notice.
Some sketty.
Astra, as you were talking to Phasia about what a terrible boss Ogavia is, and she's telling you about how much pressure is on her to support the business all alone, you see a memory in her mind that confirms this, but in a way that you didn't expect. You see that Ogavia has been essentially experimenting on Phasia by putting her into the time vault that she has in her basement and creating duplicates. These duplicates are helping her manage the different aspects of her business. They are distinguished by the number of peacock feathers that they have on their lapel. So you are talking to Phasia 4 with 4 feathers. Last loop, you met Phasia 3 on the boat. And importantly, Phasia 4 does not understand what is happening to her fully. Like, she knows that she's being copied, but like Abraham and Neven, she does not have any idea of how it happened. Although in Phasia's case, she does know that Ogavia has a hand in it, where Abraham and Neven are kind of blind. The specific thought that you see Phasia recall when talking about Ogavia is a memory from Idias First, the first day of the time loop. Ogavia is furious. Because of jungle justice, she wasn't able to put any Phasias into the time vault, and so they were all reset. Also, Johnny Brightchild took one of the 10 keys required to open the vault and ritualized it in the tent, so she cannot get into her vault at all. So she is mad. She's in a violent rage. She's taking it out on the Phasias. She has 9, far too many for none of them to have any memories of what they're doing. And so Ogavia attempts to use a very undercooked spell of her own creation to try and merge some of the Phasias back together. Similar in concept, Zelf, to what you've been cooking up to try on Johnny or Abraham.
Incredible, yeah.
You can tell that this isn't the first time that Ogavia has cast it, but it is far, far from perfect. The result is brutal.
Oh, man.
She does bring the count down to 6, but the ones who are merged are extremely disoriented. They're weak, sickly. Wow. Phasia number 4 had number 7 put inside of her, and now it's caused her to lose memories from before the loop. She has a hard time retaining anything new that's being told to her. She used to speak gnome fluently. That's gone.
Oh my God.
She used to be able to do calligraphy. Not anymore.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Phasia 4's mind is fractured to the point that you think that this is even the first time that this has happened to her. Somewhere in there, there's another version of Phasia that does recognize the name Astra, and you can see her struggle to retrieve it, like she worked on Train Your Brain Gremlins in some past loop. But there's too many other Phasias in there now to get a clear idea of who you are.
That's absolutely dizzying, Justin. Really?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my God. Okay.
Grim.
Whew.
With this information, though, Zelf, as you prepare your attempts, like your ritual to solve the Abraham Neven duplication problem, this will prove invaluable, and Astra can aid you in whatever checks you make for that ultimately.
God, they really turn into work bros.
God, well, Justin, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every time I think we're the worst people in this world, I'm reminded that we're up against some real freakazoids. Oh, God. Okay. Can I also read? This is just for my curiosity. If Forsan is still around, I also want to read Forsan's brain to figure out what the fuck is happening with this dude. Is he really just old and wants to retire?
Truly.
Oh,
The thought that is in his mind is that the only person who seems interested is a shark man that is currently
Yes.
poorly attempting to craft like a breastplate of armor, doing a terrible, terrible job, but is the only one who has accepted his offer at this point. And he feels like, well, he's going to have to take it, give this guy arrow peak and finally retire.
I hope the reason the shark man's breastplate is terrible is that he's making like a woman style breastplate, and so it just has like beautiful breasts on it, and it just does not fit well on that shark man body.
Oh, if only he had the beautiful breasts to fill out that beautiful breastplate.
Wow.
I mean, you know, there's lots of ways to be bad at something. Okay, that was it. I just really wanted to know. Curiosity satisfied. Join our Patreon. It's patreon.com/BCBparty. We've got some fun extra cut content coming out this week that covers us going through the Sphinx's gifts and having a post-game discussion about our rumor minigame strategy. And that's on top of all the stuff you normally get when you subscribe, which is things like ad-free episodes, so you don't have to hear another Mint Mobile commercial, plus all of the mini campaigns we've done, including The Legend of Tommy Ember Eyes, Haunted Picnic Society, and more. We also do bi-weekly character questions where we ask each other fun, getting to know you questions in character. So not only do you get that regular bonus content, but you also have a huge backlog of that kind of audio stored up to listen through. Don't you want to spend more time with these horrible assholes? To clarify, I'm talking about the characters, not the players. Sure you do. Learn more about their wretched secrets at patreon.com/BCBparty. And Azrael will share this information with Zelf as well as she can. Everyone should know this, yeah.
The Zelf nods sagely, and he says, Ogavia, I think, is going to be one of our... Oh, what's the right word for it? There's so many to choose, and there's so few that really cover all the nuances.
Nemesis?
Astra, that is precisely the word I was looking for.
I knew it. We're vibing, Zelf. We're vibing this loop. Can't you feel it?
Oh, maybe you just pulled the thought right out of my head, Astra.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But I'm respectfully refraining from digging in there because I feel like you might have booby traps. And I don't even know how that works, but I don't want to find out.
I have a few. I step on them myself all the time.
Oh, God. Astra reads Zelf's brain and gets anxiety.
Trap card. Yeah.
Mutual destruction.
Oh, God.
I think Ogavia will be one of our nemesis because she's only loyal to herself and she uses every tool at her disposal regardless of practicality or morality.
Astra's trying not to take that personally, like a jab at her.
Yeah, you're right. She's the worst. She's a horrible person. No sense of direction or morality or anything. And I think you're right that we should all put all of our energy together and destroy her as thoroughly as we can in this and every loop. I already know Patty's on board. I think Johnny will see that this is fucked up, right?
Yeah, no, that's like, she's twisted.
Yeah.
And so tacky too, right? Like, ugh.
Maybe it's time that we assemble all of our forces, ourselves included.
Like, you know, he's got it good here, Zelf, right? Like,
Oh.
I don't know, Johnny. If you don't want to involve your blank, you don't have to, but I need to come clean about something with you. Orem is a member of the ministry.
Mm.
ministry?
The Ministry of the Fleeting Zodiac, Johnny.
Oh.
And Orm's really the one I've been trying to riddle out, because I truly believe they are good and look for the good in things. And I don't understand how they could have gotten involved in the ministry, but I think you should know.
Well, like Orm's like right over there, so like should I go ask them about it?
Well, I wouldn't.
Why not? Like why wouldn't you?
Because if Orm hasn't been activated, then they wouldn't have any idea about it. And if they have been activated, then you would just be putting yourself in danger. The longer we can pretend to be unawares gives us maneuverability.
Yeah, but like if Orm's part of the ministry, don't you think Orm's gonna notice there's 2 Johnnies here? You want me to go fight my master right here?
No, Johnny.
Do we take him out?
No, it was
No.
weighing on my conscience that I knew something about your master that you didn't. I didn't tell you to motivate you.
Zelf, you're much better at this than I am. Like, I need you to step into Johnny brain for a second and like imagine like what's going through my brain right here. I don't do this whole, hey, maybe I should sit back and observe sort of thing. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm trying, but like, you're telling me right now that my master is involved in killing the demigod that like I've devoted my service to, and I can't even talk to them about it. So what do? You've like primed me to do something, dude.
Have I? You're so reactive, Johnny.
I think it's
Jesus.
perfectly reasonable for me to be reactive right now. Like, I think my emotions are kind of valid here, bro. Like,
Oh my god.
honestly, I thought that maybe you and like, of all people, like maybe in this party could understand that like people can be complex and that you can have certain relationships with people and then just like not stumble outside of that relationship, you know? Orm is my master, all right? That doesn't mean I'm Orm's friend, okay? Like, that's not how that works. You know that. And you know what? I think your master might be in the ministry too, so there.
The possibility exists. It can't be disproven until it is.
And how do you feel about it?
I feel pretty bad about pretty much everything involving my master, Johnny, if I'm being honest.
Well, now you might understand why I'm reacting like this. Thank you.
I don't blame you. Everybody's entitled to their feelings.
So, Blank-Janni's standing right there.
Listening in.
He's listening to all of this. How awkward.
Like, I know I'm like not like officially part of this conversation. Like, like I don't want to be rude, but like, that other ghost ancestor Johnny just like start talking and like I'm right here and like, it's kind of like I'm supposed to be listening to my ancestor spirits. Yeah, so I'd like you to tell me about this whole Molney's gonna die, because I need to stop that.
I don't know. Jenna, do you want to take this one?
I don't know. Do I?
Caitlin, do you want to take this one?
I feel unprepared.
I honestly, guys, and this is Ghost Johnny. Ghost Johnny's like, guys, I'm my bad. I totally forgot he was right there and he could hear me. I'm still here, bro. Like, I can still hear you.
Okay, listen, we need to decide if Blank-Janni is a part of this or not.
Well, I want to be a part of it.
Okay, it's not up to you, apparently.
What-
Because I think our Johnny has said that he kind of doesn't want that. Either we've got to cut the lead on this kite and let him fly away, or we need to, fully rope him in.
Well, I don't think crazy ancestor Ghost Johnny gets to tell me what to do. Like, that's his whole problem.
Oh, of course he doesn't. But I think it's our responsibility to lay out the stakes for you, and then you can make your own choice.
Bro, I haven't been home. You know what that's like. Like, sometimes the big rooms I come to, it's not my big room. Some of the big rooms I've been to haven't had water, all right? Like, you don't want that. We had to rush through it, and I couldn't be there, Like, I couldn't help any of these people like he can. He's doing so much good here. Like, what if this is where I'm supposed to be? And I, Ghost Johnny, need to go elsewhere.
I think if that's what you want, that's fine. I just think, maybe Blank-Janni, if we gave him more information, could make his choice on his own. Because here's what I'll say is you are kind of being an ancestor spirit about this, okay?
What? No way. Astra.
Well, You're pretending that he doesn't get any choice in this, and so you're not telling him everything.
You are kind of being an ancestor spirit about it. She's right, bro. Like,
I'm just saying.
New insult. You're kind of being an ancestor spirit.
just, I like, like, you're like pretending like you know more, and like I can't handle, like, but like you can't fight it. It's just like any other sort of destiny. You can try, but like it's just gonna happen. That's fate, bro. It's fate, bro. It's moldy, bro. Come on.
Maybe our ancestor Johnny is feeling conflicted because he feels like he didn't get the choice to live in Begram and live the life that the Blank-Janni now does. And so he doesn't want to take that from the Blank-Janni. They say ignorance is bliss. I think that's true.
Yeah, well, like ignorance, like that's not like our thing. So, like I know about it now, right? Like, so I can't just ignore it.
Okay.
Dude, I just gotta say, Blank-Janni, I do not know why Astra is making these sounds. Like, ignorance isn't my thing either.
That was me and Astra. We were, for that moment, in sync. And it was about both Johnny and Andrew, so...
I mean, it's up to you. I just think you're kind of stringing him along right now.
Well,
and if that's what you want to do, then that's fine.
What am I hiding from him? Molly's gonna die. Like, and these loops suck. And if he gets involved in it, he's stuck in it.
Do you feel stuck in it, Johnny?
I mean, like, I can't turn away. Like, I know about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go back to my loop, right?
If you could, would you?
Andrew, are you drafting a new player character? Should we do
Tadpole.
It's just like, guys, like, am I doing any good here?
Johnny, yeah, of course you are.
Johnny, you might be the only one who's doing good here.
Well, okay.
Zelf's telling me my master is like in a conspiracy to kill my demigod. And then there's that whole like Anaj guy. Maybe I should just like not be part of the equation.
Johnny. You have definitely made a difference, and a positive difference, I think, in these time loops. And, even if you didn't want to be involved anymore, which I'll say it, I would have a hard time not taking personally, even if you didn't want to do it anymore. Anaj is still going to be a part of this. So I think you're kind of a part of it whether you want to be or not.
Yo, bro, who's Anaj?
Well, see, this is what I'm saying.
No,
okay?
This is what I'm saying. Like, you're going to tell him don't tell him about that.
Okay, I'm just saying you're being a real ancestor spirit about it.
Oh!
All right, here's what it is, Blank-Janni. Time is looping. We're stuck in a time loop.
Okay.
And we've never had this conversation before, but this Ghost Johnny version of yourself is a holdover from the last loop we went through. In that loop, he got his body stolen through some hijinks that involved kissing and a wedding and a bunch of other stuff. We don't have time for it. It would take weeks, if not months, to go through it all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
He lost his body, and so now he's a ghost. And we came here because we were hoping to find you and talk to you and hoping that we could convince you to sort of timeshare your body with Ghost Johnny so that he could still punch stuff, because that's vital to our team dynamic.
Yeah.
But now that he met you and saw how good you are and all the good that you're doing in this world, he's getting cold feet. And he doesn't want to just tell you what's happening. He's all, ooh, I'm from the past and I know stuff you don't know. And I can't tell you about it because I have to be mysterious. But he doesn't. He doesn't have to be mysterious. How does any of that sound to you?
And Blank-Janni looks at Ghost Johnny. He's like, bro, you gotta go through with it. That's just how it is, right? Like, sometimes like when you're playing Triad Blitz, like, you just gotta like pick up the blitz ball and you just gotta walk it in.
And that metaphor to you means what?
Astrid, like, you were failing, right? Like, oh, you were failing? dude, bro, they play sweet whiz ball there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so like, let me explain this one. Let me get this one goes, John. Triad, like, you got this ball, right? Like, so there's two teams and it's like cool, like cunning, and the other team is trying to stop you from scoring. And so what I'm telling Ghost Bro here is that like sometimes it doesn't matter that it's hard, you just gotta score.
Having been raised in a competitive culture, I can't help but agree.
You just gotta do it, bro.
Are you on the team in this metaphor, helping Johnny get the ball in the hole?
Okay, Bee Lady, he's my Ghost Bro. Ghost Bro is this like really awesome like series.
God damn it.
And like the whole thing with the movie, like it starts out like the Ghost Bro is helping. He's being a Ghost Bro and he's like helping his bro who's not a ghost. But in the end, like the act of like helping his bro, like the bro ends up helping the Ghost Bro. So yeah, I'm down. That's the whole thing.
Spoilers. Johnny Broadchild, when we had first met and barely knew each other, the two of us paid a visit to Bovel Flask Forge in his weird bachelor pad. And I remember how offended you were when somebody knows about something but doesn't get involved. You've got a good heart, and you know what needs to be done, regardless of temptation. I think you've got a better heart than I. And furthermore, Johnny, I think that what brought Patty here might have been pure chaos, but I think that what brought you here might be fate.
Okay, I'm being an ancestor spirit about it. Like,
At least you're honest about it.
How often do you get to be an ancestor spirit? Yeah.
as your ancestor, it pains me to say I don't have all the answers. All right, like there's like an evil side of us or something. And it's like, it could be out there, like with my body. I don't know where my bod is. Like, is it another loop? Is it gone forever? It's just like a lot of unknowns, right? That's scary. And like, there's all these other scary things. And like, then like, Blank-Janni is like, I think probably we just like probably physically meld and like, I accept you into my body. And so and he just like walks into Ghost Johnny as he's having these misgivings.
Amazing. It's the most anticlimactic to the greatest debate of morality, personhood.
I mean, Zelf is shocked. He drops his pipe.
Wow.
Amazing.
All it took is one person to get frustrated and tell him the fucking truth.
Ghost Johnny has entered the other Johnny's body, but there are two Johnnies, much like Laura Han entering Johnny.
Oh, no, they don't perfectly align.
This will have a similar effect to Johnny giving his body to multiple entities as it had in the first loop. Over time, that body will degrade.
Oh, no.
Man.
Zelf, you know that your plan to create a way to truly merge, will be necessary, lest Johnny eventually suffer.
And Astra is now poised to help him out, so we've got a strong start.
I think we should keep Phasia with us as much as we can.
Ooh, maybe I'll offer her an internship.
Jenna? Okay, Jenna, here's my pitch.
Yeah.
What if Phasia becomes Astra's demigod follower?
It's going to be so fun. You're going to get to punish her when she's bad.
I mean, since Astra, one of her demigod domains is toil, it does feel like an internship is actually pretty good manifestation of that cult concept.
It's nothing if not toil.
Yeah. I mean, here's what I'll say is I think this should happen, but I think Astra's not going to accept that this is a follower. She's rejecting the religious framework for a capitalist framework and thinks that makes her better. So
beautiful.
Phasia. As we start to sort of pull on some threads about maybe getting out of here, it seems like Ogavia is really overworking you. But it's clear that you have a lot of skills. You're doing so much for her that you would really be an asset to any publishing empire that you worked for. And I happen to have a publishing empire myself that is on the brink of expansion. So I just wanted to see, how would you feel about getting in on the ground floor of what is going to be quite a big endeavor? It's a non-paying gig right now, but you'll get stock options that if you stay with the company for, actually, wait, we don't even need a whole year. Let's do like 6 months.
Accelerated time frame.
Keeps getting better.
Apply now.
Let's do 3 months. Whatever, we're in a time loop. It's fine. You stay with me and the company for 3 months. You figure out if this is the right place for you, if this is work you sort of enjoy doing. You travel with us as we do our work, which is obviously researching a new book. And if you decide that this works for you, you can join the company as maybe like a junior partner. How does that sound?
What do I roll, Justin?
Give me a diplomacy check, I think with a +4 bonus, as this is a pitch that is intriguing to her as somebody who is being taken advantage of by Ogavia.
Exploited. She's predisposed to other grits
to
as a
being
result
exploited.
of her desperation.
Oh, Astra, nailing it.
Wow.
Ooh, I rolled a 19. So with my diplomacy bonus and that extra bonus, that is a 35.
You can tell that Phasia is very interested, but there is an element to her that is afraid.
Oh.
You do know that Ogavia is not going to take this line down, right?
No, I can't assume she will, and that's totally fine. If she won't lay down, I'll lay her out.
Whoa.
Listen, I've had my run-ins with Ogavia before. I know she's one tough customer, and also that she dresses like a blind matador, but I think we've got the things that we need to take care of her.
Okay, I trust you. Let's do it.
Yeah. Wow, I've got my own follower.
Yeah.
Look at you.
You've got responsibilities. Don't eat her.
No.
Don't cook
well,
her.
Yeah. Don't accidentally cook her. Maddie, get out of the oven.
Wonderful. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Okay. Well, I mean, this is your first day. Take the rest of the day off.
Thank the gods we didn't have to force feed her any of that cactus.
It's not off the table, but this went very well.
I wanted to discuss how the group would like to get out of the desert. It is not just you. You have a large group of non-adventurers as well who are stranded here with you with limited food and water. What would you like to do to get these people to safety?
Oof. I don't have anything for this.
You can't make water constantly for them.
Yeah, it's not a long-term sustainable option.
Right.
Fair.
It doesn't hurt. Don't get me wrong.
We need a transit method to get all these people out of here, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Or we just need to take care of them as they all walk in caravan out of the desert.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If we have a bunch of endure elements and water and stuff like that, maybe it protects them from the sun. I'm going to look it up.
How long of a trip is this if we're just Moses style walking through the desert?
It's going to be about 2 days.
2 days.
2
Okay.
days.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a lot, but I feel like that's not insurmountable. But I feel like we also are going to have crowd control issues too.
Yeah. For how many people we might have.
Are there any carts or wagons or anything like that that were brought to the festival to help set it up?
You have Ginbu.
Nice.
Oh, give it.
Johnny and the elders have come that route, but most everybody has come via the Arrow vans, which are no longer servicing the festival.
Everybody on Gimbu.
Well, maybe we could fashion a gigantic sled.
And it'll take us 2 weeks to get out, but we won't have to walk.
That's fair. That's an excellent point, Astra. I don't know that Genbu is going to be faster than walking.
Yeah.
And Gimbu just stops to eat a cactus for 6 hours.
Yeah, so it goes. Yeah. This is so strange and kind of hilarious. I was like, well, Johnny has that aquatic cavalry spell. Surely he's got another spell that he that works like that. That's not specific to water, right? No.
No.
No, okay.
So, if we get like to a river or an aqueduct or something, I can summon those water horses again.
Oh my God, Johnny can part the Red Sea for us as we wander in the desert.
Could we fabricate some vehicles? We've got Forson. We've got
Oh.
Astra Blab.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah. There are materials around. Like, we could potentially use some of them to make something.
Whoa.
There's yurt materials. They've been defaced, but they'll probably still function as canvas and wood.
Yeah, like they could provide shade, some sort of canopies on a pole or something that people could hold over them.
If we could get a message out to Begram, would they have something that they could come pick us up with?
I was going to say, can we call someone? Can we pass the buck?
Can we just outsource this?
Certainly there are the Sirocco in Begram. They could potentially start meeting you halfway, that type of thing.
That would definitely be helpful, because we would only have to walk a day or so, a little over a day.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of options that don't involve some extent of walking through the desert.
I think we can load Genbu up with the people who maybe can't walk or are old and that arrived old and are still old.
Those who became young are on their own.
Perfect. Ashley, you want to make a craft check?
Yeah, I do.
Justin,
Mhm.
can Self find Bantaro Valentine?
Sure. Yeah, Bantaro is still stuck here. You can find him with Aaron Starsinger, kind of keeping to themselves.
He wants to try to impress upon Bantaro the need to cooperate and help use his bard skills to help the party organize this exodus.
I like that. Help us maintain order.
Yeah, or even to give us a bonus on our skill checks, things like that. Maybe Zelf can give Astra a bonus on her craft check with heroism, and then maybe Bantaro could give a bonus with his inspire competence.
How are you going to convince Bantaro to help?
My only skill is intimidate, but maybe Patty can help Zelf convince Bantaro with diplomacy.
I could diplome, yeah.
Okay, and if that doesn't work, Zelf will blackmail him with his true identity.
Perfect. Let's see if I can sweet talk him first. Oh, didn't roll super well. I got a 13.
Oh.
I suspect, is Bantaro a law-abiding citizen as well?
No.
Okay, good.
No way.
Not in his heart, maybe in appearances. Bantaro is tucked away under an umbrella next to Aaron, kind of away from everybody else. And he's like, I think that the best option for everybody here is to wait for Arrow to come and get us. It's safest. These people can't take care of themselves out in the desert. Plus, it's so hot.
I mean, yeah, but like when you're in a situation like this, you gotta kind of just like, I know it's hot. It's gross. I don't like it either. But like, just help us get them organized under the shade. Like, it's not a big ask. I'm not asking you to pick someone up and carry them. I feel like you're being a bit of a baby about this.
Then, like, in the background, Johnny is definitely picking up and carrying people. Like, all right, whose turn is it? Okay, let's go. Get on up there.
With the 13, Bantaro is going to do the bare minimum. He has a spell called Invigorate. So anybody who's currently exhausted, it will remove exhaustion and fatigue. But he himself is not lifting a hand or playing any music with a 13.
Is diplomacy something that you can offer and aid another check to?
At this point, it's already been rolled. You can make a new diplomacy check.
Yeah, maybe you're more diplomatic than I am.
Self wants to try diplomacy. He got a 6.
No.
That's good, actually. You shouldn't be allowed to her.
That's fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, come on. Both of you seem fairly well-to-do. I can tell a Mjolnir battle chef on site, and certainly that's a Pawda jacket that you're wearing. Just wait for somebody to send the rescue team. They don't leave the VIPs out in the desert, right?
First of all, I'm not sitting anywhere near Aaron Starsinger. All right. So you can just take that idea and shove it. Thank you very much.
I happen to know a thing or two about beef jerky.
Okay.
And something tells me that if you just wait out here for Dominus Petal Dream to decide that he's going to bother putting any more money into this project, the two of you might just wind up as beef jerky.
Oh, I was wondering where he was going with that, but like that was like
Is that intimidating?
He's just laying down facts. He's not intimidating.
I think that was a 6 in diplomacy.
I see. Okay.
yeah, like if you find that intimidating, that's just like on you, right? Like that's just how it is. Yeah.
It's fine. We don't need him. We can do this. Come on.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'll give Astra a heroism spell and boost her as much as we can for her part.
I did roll an 11, which was really bad.
Oh.
That was bravado, which you heard me say just now about how we did not need him.
Well, yeah, it's valid.
Okay. So that's a 13.
Yeah, Astra is hard at work. She is building makeshift caravans out of the yurts. She is making water for people. She is sending bird tokens back to Begram.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making me sound competent. And it makes me nervous, Justin.
Astra, you're like so like
What?
so is this the right word? Is she contentious? Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
She might be in a second.
Yeah, you're so contentious. It's great. It's so awesome.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take it in whatever way you meant it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like couldn't do it without how contentious you are right now. Like it's just like so.
Zelf is able to prepare a small number of Endure Element spells. So if anybody looks especially hungover, they partied way too hard, whatever. People from the medical tents that might need a little extra help with the sun, Zelf will see if he can provide for those.
Nice.
Johnny will prepare the Endure Elements communal spell.
Whoa, look at this guy. Oh, come
Okay.
on.
Paladin spell. So 24 hours gets to be divvied up against the number of people that you touch. And so I've got 3. We can do 72 people for 1 hour, I guess, with that.
Pretty crazy.
Do any of you have the survival skill?
Yeah, Patty absolutely does. I rolled a 25 and I get a +1 bonus to get along in the wild, which is exactly what this
nice.
seems to be.
Okay.
Lovely. A 26. I'll give you a little bit of bonus as an aid another from Johnny, who just knows these trails in this area as well. And yeah, the group begins to move. It takes a while to get going, but they do get going. And you head into the desert. Don't let anybody wander off. Whenever someone's looking a little down, give them some water. Or Zelf, what does your Endure Elements food look like in this situation?
Oh, I think the last time I cast it, it was like a sour, spicy noodle soup. So it's like a Szechuan broth that is both warming and cooling to protect you against any elemental extreme.
Oh, very nice.
And it makes like your lips like tingle because it's got
Yeah,
the Szechuan
makes you
spice.
sweat.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Zelf is handing out soup. Patty and Johnny are at the head of this party, kind of leading everybody, making sure that the pathway is safe and clear. And eventually you do see the Sirocco moving towards you from the opposite
Yay.
direction. And you know that people are here to help you now get back the rest of the way. And Astra, you look back in pride. You have used your domain powers now of water and artifice to really make a difference in this. And it's at that moment that you feel stronger. And at first you just think maybe it's your self-confidence, but then you realize, no, Astra, you have gained 2 levels.
Whoa, man.
I'm sure that's a
Whoa,
good
shit.
thing.
I love that we all
Right?
immediately are like, oh no.
No.
Okay. It's just a horrible sign that there are things happening in the world that we can't see or acknowledge or affect.
Justin, is the little stranger doing something a little or strange in the moment?
Oh, yeah. Astra, upsettingly, you can see in the sand walking beside you, the little stranger who is normally ethereal, moving in and out, has started to leave footprints in the sand. A lot of them
Cool.
because it has a lot of feet. It is getting more solid the more power that you gain.
No worries.
This is the opposite of Patty's two people walking side by side.
It's a bunch of people.
When there are two prints in the sand, that's when you were being stalked. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for listening, and a special thank you to all our Patreon subscribers who are supporting independent media in the most direct and sustainable way possible. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. We have a P.O. box that you can ship letters and boxes to. That address is in the show notes if you want to make use of it. Our DFTBA merch store is at bit.ly/BCBP merch, all lowercase, or you can find that link in the show notes. As always, you can find us on Blue Sky at BCB Party, on Tumblr at BCB Party, or email us at burntcookbookparty@gmail.com. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Johnny Brightchildren, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Zelf, me, Jenna Stoeber as Astroblep, and Justin Green as GM and World Builder. This episode was edited for content by Justin Green and edited for sound by Akshay Balakrishnan. Produced by me, Jenna Stoeber.